Hey there, welcome back to the Energized Thyroid podcast. If you've ever searched for best probiotic for constipation or wondered why you still have gut issues despite eating healthy, or felt frustrated that your thyroid medication isn't doing enough to shift your gut related thyroid symptoms like, bloating and constipation despite eating well, this episode is for you. I'm Toki Birch, a functional medicine practitioner and thyroid health coach. And today we're diving into what probiotics can actually do for your thyroid and what they can't do, and how you can support your gut and immune system naturally. If you have hypothyroidism or Hashimoto's, you may experience bloating and constipation as a part of the whole myriad of symptoms that comes with having an underactive thyroid. Symptoms like constipation and bloating, brain fog, fatigue, mood swings, and more. And these can all be traced back to your gut. And if that sounds surprising to you, well, believe what I say. When I first started with underactive thyroid symptoms, I just didn't think about what that had to do with my thyroid. All I knew was I was constantly constipated. These days, we know that our gut and thyroid are deeply connected and form what we call the gut thyroid axis. And your gut is where 20 to 40% of the inactive thyroid hormone T4 is converted to the much needed active hormone T3. So it's really important when you have an underactive thyroid or Hashimoto's, when your gut is inflamed or out of balance, your thyroid and thyroid hormones will be imbalanced too. And this is especially true if you have Hashimoto's. Now, for some women, one of their hidden gut triggers is gluten. We hear about gluten all the time. Gluten is not really a problem for some people, but in susceptible individuals, gluten can abnormally increase intestinal permeability. And you've probably heard about that as well, leaky gut. Well, leaky gut allows food particles and toxins to cross into your bloodstream and trigger your immune system. And you know what? That's one of the most well-established pathways resulting in autoimmune conditions like Hashimoto's, which is when your immune system goes on a rampage against your thyroid. That's why many thyroid women find that removing gluten can reduce gut inflammation, support the immune balance, and stabilize the thyroid function. If that sounds like something you want to explore, my step-by-step to gluten-free in 14 days course walks you through exactly how to do that without getting fed up and pulling your hair out. I'll link that for you below. Now, back to probiotics. A 2024 meta-analysis found that probiotics don't significantly change your thyroid hormone levels, like your TSH or your T3 or your T4 in people with hypothyroidism. But that doesn't mean they're useless. Several trials show the gut symptoms improve, including less bloating, better bowel regularity, which means less constipation, which is a huge relief for underactive thyroid women, reduced gas and abdominal pain, and improved moods. And the benefits aren't just there. They kind of carry on and cover all the other underactive thyroid symptoms. But getting these benefits aren't limited to you taking probiotic capsules and rattling all over the place. Fermented foods like sauerkraut, kimchi, kefir, kombucha, beet vast, and yogurt naturally contain beneficial bacteria such as the Lactobacillus plantarum, Bifidobacterium longum, and even the yeast-based strains like Saccharomyces boulardii. And these foods are really powerful and they're easily accessible and have been used for centuries to support gut and immune health. And research shows they help improve digestion and bowel regularity. They support nutrient absorption, minerals like zinc, selenium, and iron, which are crucial for thyroid hormone production. They boost mood as well through the gut-brain axis, strengthen your immune defenses, and your gut lining integrity. If you're new to fermented foods, be sure to start small. A teaspoon at a time is plenty, and then slowly build up until you're about, up to a quarter cup with meals. My personal favorite is kimchi, all day, every day, and olives as well. Love them. If you're not sure where to start, then sauerkraut might be a good place to start, or kimchi if you like spicy foods. They're easy to add to meals, and I consider them a condiment. Kefir and yogurt work really well in smoothies or dressings, or just mainline them as I do. And you can also have kombucha or beet fast to support digestion and stable energy levels throughout the day. Your thyroid doesn't work in isolation. It's part of a larger system involving your gut, your brain, your nervous system, and your stress system. And it's needed for everything from your hair to your smallest toes and everything in between. If you have gut issues, it shows that your gut microbiome isn't quite where it needs to be. If your good gut bugs are imbalanced, your thyroid and thyroid hormones certainly will be affected too. And this can certainly show up as brain fog and fatigue resulting from lack or low levels of certain strains that support neurotransmitters like GABA, the calming neurotransmitter. And it can help us get out of constant fight or flight states that most of us are stuck in these days. It can show up as constipation, which is across many women with underactive thyroid needlessly bad due to everything slowing right down, including digestion. Probiotics have been shown to improve motility and gut transit time, thereby reducing constipation. And there's the hormone conversion too. As mentioned earlier, a portion of your inactive thyroid hormone, the T4, is converted to T3, which we all need. And this happens in your gut. So while probiotics are not a direct fix for thyroid hormones, having healthier good gut bugs may help reduce inflammation that can interfere with T4 to T3 conversion. So they can indirectly improve underactive thyroid symptoms. Also, ending up with autoimmunity like Hashimoto's. This is because about 70% of your immune system is found in your gut. And if your gut function isn't healthy or where it needs to be, and if you have dysbiosis or imbalanced good gut bugs, then proper immune signaling and your normal immune tolerance, immune function may be compromised, and making it more likely that you'll have thyroid flares, your Hashimoto flares, or have Hashimoto's. So while probiotics won't and shouldn't replace your thyroid medication, they can help your body convert and use thyroid hormones better. If you're going down the supplement route, here are the top strains I look for. 1, Bifidobacterium longum. This supports your gut lining and your mood. The second one is Lactobacillus plantarum, and this improves regularity and reduces gut inflammation. Then there's Saccharomyces boulardii, which supports your immunity, especially after antibiotics, and Lactobacillus rhamnosus GG, a superstar which has been shown to support mood via the GABA pathways we talked about earlier. You may also want to consider symbiotics. Symbiotics combine probiotics with probiotic fibers like your leeks, garlic, artichokes, asparagus, which actually we can't digest these fibers, but they're absolutely wonderful because they help feed the good gut bugs as well. Combined, they can be more effective at improving gut health and therefore thyroid symptoms in women with hypothyroidism. And remember, timing matters, as with everything when it comes to your thyroid medication. Don't take your probiotic supplements at the same time as your thyroid meds. This doesn't apply to thyroid supplements, just your, thyroid hormone replacement, your levothyroxine, Synthroid and stuff like that. Try and aim for about a 4-hour gap between taking your thyroid meds and anything else. So, can probiotics improve thyroid function? Not in the way you may think. They won't directly raise your T3 or lower your TSH, but they can help reduce inflammation, support gut function, and improve the way your body converts and uses thyroid hormones, whether through supplements or fermented foods. The key is consistency and choosing the right strain for your body. And if you're still unsure where to start, begin with food. I like a food-first approach with a lot of things, so begin with food. Add some sauerkraut to your plate. Drink a small glass of kefir. Or add something gut-friendly to your snacks, or swap one snack for something gut-friendly. Whatever works for you that you can consistently stick to is great. You'll need to stick with it for at least 4 to 8 weeks to get the full benefit. And if your gut is sensitive, do start low and slow. Thanks for listening, and I will catch you next time.